Hey everybody, how's it going? So, Sea Phantom POLITIS just came out, and I was kind of excited for this character, even though I do feel like they might be bad for the game. I think her design is absolutely amazing, and her skill set seemed like it would kind of fit how I play pretty well. So her S3 is this insanely good ability that, although it's simple, is so good. It is the only ability in the game that is a non-contact strip into pushback. I don't think there's anything else that does that. Like, you have characters like Bihu who can strip without attacking, and you have like Flan who pushes back but she's not able to strip. And this also has a soul burn that ignores F-res. So decreased speed is a little underestimated, but it means that they're going so slow. And Enrage is giving you 20% speed on your team, so you're zooming past them. So you can actually lap your opponent by the fact that they're pushed back and slowed, which is pretty crazy, right? In a way, it almost gives you an extra turn. S2, insanely good ability. They realized that Guiding Light is on every single ranger, so let's just build Guiding Light in. Genius ability. You start building Sigurds and Elbrus in every character. Oh wait, you already did that, but whatever. Anyways, this ability is really good. Resource reduction is really strong because so many characters, like, I don't know, Summer Luluka, Emo Yufine, Emo Landy, Lionheart Surmia, like Emo Shu, just to name some of them. Characters that rely on resources, this is good against all of them. And her S1 being a guaranteed dual attack is kind of insane, kind of reminiscent of a character like Emo Lilias, where you S3 and then you're able to get guaranteed dual attacks with allies. Kind of crazy, right? On paper, it seems insane. So this is my build. Keep in mind that some people might see this and they go, whoa, that's so crazy, it's so fast. But the people that I fight, a lot of them can hit 305 to 310 speed. And so I'm fighting people that are generally faster than me, so it's hard for me to actually speed contest. Ideally, I wish I had a little more speed against them, right? Keep in mind, this is kind of near the top. I only have 90 effectives, so it'd be nice to have more, but I'm usually soul burning. So overall, I think you can use a lot of different artifacts. You could use something like Glow Wings that Leica has to protect your team from some damage and protect your stealth. You could use something like Flan's artifact right here, which, since I'm kind of trying to cleave, I mathed it out that the extra 10 souls, I might be able to get 10 more for an extra 20 soul burn. And the push-up makes it so she's able to get that extra S1 a little bit easier. I think something like Lua's Spatio-Temporal Fan is really good on her to stealth an ally. You can even use something like Misconfee that lets you defense break, because her S1 does strip after all, but you could defense break straight into the ally dual attack that just like completely kills something. So all in all, I think this unit is pretty darn good. It might be too early to say, you could possibly say, but I think that just on paper, they're crazy. In practice, they're incredibly terrifying, because think about what counters this unit, right? When you fight someone like Emo Lilias, you're like, oh, I could pick Zeo. Oh, I could pick Summer Luluka. Oh, I could pick Moon Bunny, right? Like, these are a few characters that are really good versus them. Or I just outspeed them. What do you do against Sea Phantom POLITIS? Well, you could outspeed them and, like, cleave them, but Zeo doesn't work, right? He's not able to really stop them. You have to pair Zeo with someone like Emo Rwana to be able to stop her, right? But that can make all sorts of other issues. Someone like Summer Luluka doesn't work because you have the amount of her S2 bars, so she's not able to hit you with the truck, right? That's kind of crazy, right? You can't even pick stuff like Lionheart Surmia against their guaranteed dual attack because you're not going to get enough to be able to actually S3. So her resource reduction is kind of insane, and the fact that she stealths. She's kind of a new breed of Emo Lilias in 2024, which is honestly the last thing we really needed. Another big thing is she gives Enrage buff. Enrage buff is really good on some characters. Genoa immediately is activated, so he's just going to completely blow people up. He's crazy with her. You have a character like ML Taiwan, who his S3 is a like, you don't have to use any souls or anything. It's a guaranteed defense break and stun. You know, it's like 80% chance, but with Enrage, you know, it can't be resisted, which is completely insane. Then you have characters like Teiyu, which, I mean, he just got an EE, so maybe we should give him a chance, but overall he's always been bad in the past. And his EE allows him to now reset the allies of the main enemy that he's targeting with his S3. But he only is able to do that when he's enraged, so she pairs with him as well. You even have characters like Kane and stuff, but that doesn't really matter, right? Nobody's actually going to do that. But overall, she has that synergy, which is great, but it's just good in general. The amount of matches I had where I would S3, and then not only would POLITIS lap the opponent's entire team, but I would sometimes have some of my DPS units taking an extra turn, especially if I had an extra CR push or if the opponent was especially slow. When you're playing aggressively, usually your opponent is on the back foot. They're playing slower, they're picking characters that aren't super fast. So you're always going to just be lapping past them easily. And also, she's pretty decent versus characters like Laia, because Laia is really good versus hard debuffs, because she auto-cleanses, and she's very good versus resets. Well, see, Phantom POLITIS doesn't do that. She just pushes their team back, so Laia's just kind of sitting there not really helping until she eventually gets her turn. But by then, you've inflicted so much damage on your opponent that you're kind of in shambles. So she's just a very different debuffer and opener than a lot of other characters. She's very similar to LILIAS, but she sheds off a lot of the weaknesses that LILIAS has. I do think that you could potentially use characters like POLITIS with like Crown, make a degen POLITIS, someone like Celine possibly, to punish like the really aggressive teams. But you have to be careful drafting those characters, because if someone picks Phantom POLITIS and you just pick like Celine, you're probably just going to die. They're just going to morph their team into one that is just going to kill your Celine, right? And they'll just hold her ability. Or, you know, if you pick POLITIS too early and they pick like some good cleansers, then you're like, well, this was useless, right? I also see a huge tug of war where essentially one player picks POLITIS and the other player picks Genoa, because when somebody has POLITIS and Genoa, it's just completely ridiculous and they can just two-man your entire team. It's crazy. Really balanced characters right there. Overall, I think this character is worthwhile pulling. You might want to wait a few days for, you know, all of the testing to really be done, but just on paper this character is crazy, and in practice I think they're terrifying. So overall, I think people should pull them, and they're a really cool character unless you want to save for Senya because you really like her design. So anyways, for the rest of this video, I am going to show some clips of me doing some RTA, and I'm also probably going to make another follow-up video in maybe like a few days or so as well. So anyways, thanks a bunch for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like or subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you next time. So the Laia is not that fast, so I don't have to worry too much about that. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Okay, counterattack. It kind of sucks, but it's not too bad. No big deal. Then we're gonna soul burn this. Always soul burn this. Like, I'm not letting any chances happen. Always. Alright. I think I'll go for the barrier. I don't see any reason for me not to. So we're gonna throw this in. We're gonna pop this in. I'm pretty sure that this kills. Thank God. Otherwise I'd be kind of sad. I'm gonna kill her, or at least push her back. Pretty sure she's dead. Okay, we hit for 33,000 damage. Alright. That was not enough damage. Wait, does our Sid lap? No, I don't think he does. But does she? Does she though? Or does he? I mean, oh! Well, even if they revive, don't I just kill the revived units though? So like, I mean, it sucks that they get the S3, but maybe it just doesn't really matter? I don't know, let's find out. Oh yeah, I extincted one of them. Hey, that's nice. Okay, we didn't get the defense break, too bad, but... Ooh, nasty counter. Okay, that was a miss on him though. Oh, we got the second hit, okay. You can't soul burn for that anymore, which really sucks. Acid is one turn from his S3 again, but he's also almost dead. Am I dead? Oh, we got the defense break this time. She's on Elbrus, I may as well go for her. Oh. I didn't need the dual attack because she didn't counter, so it didn't matter. Hey, we beat a legend player with this goofy stuff, though. Alright, so that's a bunch of buffs. I'm gonna soul burn, strip all this. You can't do anything about it. Non-contact, unresistible strip. Pushback and slow. This S1 is kind of whatever. It's sort of a throwaway. I don't really think it matters. So I'll just try and go for a defense break here, just fish for this. Also, all my characters are really mad now. They're all pissed, which is a huge plus. Unfortunately, I'm gonna lose the enrage here, which kind of sucks, but I don't think it matters too much. It shouldn't matter too much, I hope. So, who's gonna be left alive? Okay, I missed Aiden. Very good game. Awesome, awesome start. But she's alive, and that's what matters. And this guy's not alive. Oh, looks like I hit Aiden. Did you see that little lag? He's dead. Look at that. You can tell from the lag. Okay, so I obviously can't S3 her. They're gonna push me back, but that's okay because that means I'm behind him, which is a good thing. So I think I want to actually S3 her. I think this is the play. And hopefully I push her back. That would be great. Okay, nice. Resistance, it doesn't really matter. Maybe it does, but... Okay, this works. You push me back. Wait a second. That slow debuff is kind of insane. Cause she actually gets the turn. Damn. I get immunity, but they also strip me. Am I okay? Alright, this is kind of scary. Am I fine? I think I'm just gonna S1. This is gonna be a real pain. I don't know about this one, man. Wait, POLITIS is already taking the turn. What? 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 Didn't you just... Huh? Didn't you just take the turn? Dude, the slow debuff plus the speed buff on her is crazy. I knew she'd be fast, but that's still... Oh my god, they stripped every single buff. They stripped every buff right there. And they landed every debuff except for one. Oh boy. So they're gonna dual attack with her. My S10A. Feels bad, man. Well, I'm dead. Alrighty. How did she take the turn? Oh yeah, I have no books. That's weird. It was really strange not having any books at all. Alright. Push back. Nice. Nice. She's still invisible though, which isn't very fun. Yeah, I don't know how POLITIS speed RNG'd that, but we're not gonna question it. Whatever. Okay. Okay, I literally cannot strip buffs off of this character. Nobody in history has ever made it happen. Is this real, dude? Like, is this real? Okay. Hey, get a load of these guys. Wow, she didn't die. Holy crap. Well, he's invisible for a moment. Don't fall asleep. Don't do it. Aw. I mean, let's see. Am I gonna lap with Ran? Do you think Ran laps? They do have slow. Oh, wait, no, but they have speed up and slow. No! Wait, what's his CR, man? 57%? Oh, but he has immunity. We're chilling. We're super chilling. Okay, so we got, like, pretty unlucky with stripping the buffs. Like, this would have been so clean and easy if we had, right? But even then, I think we're fine. And look, we got the double stealth team. Look at this. Wow, she got the turn. Good thing it doesn't matter. She doesn't have S2 up, or I'd be in trouble. You arrogant punk. Okay, we missed. You know, I could have S1'd and missed again, and then maybe S10A could like pop off or something. But I mean, it worked out fine.